So these two are basically kind of your before and after, okay? This one on the left-hand side was your before. This one here now on the right is your after, okay? Now, in terms of the practice drill we said, simple one you can do at home, get yourself in a normal kind of setup and then place the golf club now on the ground just right of your right foot.
Yeah.
And then all you try to do now is just scrape that club on the ground by keeping your arms and stuff doing what they need to do. Now, what will happen is by rather than thinking about every body part of what they're going to try and do, your sole purpose with this drill is, okay, get the golf club, scrape it, and drag the club. And what you'll start feeling over time is, okay, well, body parts are starting to move. Your one thought, I mean, it's the thing about if I said to you now, okay, here's a sweeping brush, or here's a hoover, and get into that corner of the living room, you wouldn't go and lift it up here, would you? You go, okay, I need to do this. You kind of just lean forward, you sort of push your arms to where you want to go to. Okay? So when you play golf, you want to get yourself over the golf ball and kind of push your arms to where you want to go to. We don't want to be hitting the golf ball and trying to lift it up in the air. Or trying to hit it non-right, which is what you said. You said when you slice the ball to the right, you swing the golf club to not go right, which involves generally pulling your arms in here, which encourages more toey shots off the side here, the ball then skip off the side. So as I said, if we can make that practice swing and that feeling over time, then it will start going. If the left-hand one we'll see now in terms of, and again, this is how small the movement's going to be. Now, I will show, hopefully you will notice it. Don't just go, oh yeah, I see it. If you don't see it, be honest, okay? Hopefully you will do, but the difference between the good shot and the bad shot is about that much. It's not going to be massive change, okay? Now, as we come back to the golf ball here, this is where you said the point was the problem. So there's a much better head movement. It starts going a little bit there, but not as much as the others were, okay? As we come back to the golf ball, we're still kind of similar. About there, the frame down, about there. We're fairly similar now, okay? Now then, as we go to the next frame, not much above the knees, okay, it's more the arm, okay? So that's the impact there, catching top of the ball. You can see the ball now with that sort of strange kind of animation going down and up, and the ball then hits the ground, so you've topped it, okay? And we look at your left arm here, it's starting to bend. This was the better contact there, and your left arm is just slightly straight. Now, going through the ball now, if we go sort of frame by frame here, look at your right arm.
It's bent,
There, look at your right arm now, a little bit straighter, okay? This one's now when you probably sit the most. There's your right arm now, quite bent. Look at your right arm there, still a little bit more kind of extension there, where this one is really sort of bending in there. Through the ball now, it's still going to be tucked up a little bit, but you can see there now, she's almost in a bicep curl where she's staying a bit more extended, okay? And again, it's only a small amount. Now, ideally, it's going to be a little bit more, okay? But it's not a massive change. The thing is, it feels about this big. There's only making subtle little changes, okay, through the golf ball. And when you finish on the left-hand side, now your arms will fold up here anyway, that's fine. As you come into the golf ball, now, so you're much better contact the ball fizzing off the club face. It's keeping those hands. And when we come in the ball here, this movement now with the arms you come in, you want to try and repeat on the other side. So that dragging drill will just help keep that width. So what we're kind of looking for is a simple little kind of example we call L to L, okay? So if I'm sort of going as a right-hander toward the door there, there's an L position there with my arm and the club as I come through. There's an L position this side. What you do is pretty good here, then you go and tuck it in here towards you. And then there's no L on the other side. No L there. Christmas pun, yeah, all right? So yeah, it's getting yourself in a position where you do just get that club lower and longer through the ball. Okay, does that kind of make sense, Julia? Okay, cool.